It's time to unwind. Now, let your eyes grow heavy, your shoulders soften. Feel the gentle weight of your body sinking into your bed as though the mattress itself is cradling you. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out slowly. Let it carry away the tension from the day. Again, in and out. Let the rhythm of your breath grow slow and steady, like the beat of distant wings under the night sky. You're safe now. You're here. And the world outside can wait. Because tonight, we journey far from here to a place tucked beneath the stars, where time is quiet and magic hums softly in the dark. Our story tonight begins in a glass house bathed in silver moonlight. It's just past midnight, and the world is hushed. Beyond ivy-covered walls, a garden stirs softly under the gaze of the moon. The sky is velvet dark, pricked with stars, and the air smells of lavender, damp, earth, and something strange and metallic, ancient and faintly sweet. The scent of philosopher's Mercury, the alchemist would say. Nestled in the garden's heart is a glass-domed conservatory, old as forgotten lore. Its panes shimmer with condensation, catching moonlight like gemstones. Inside, a candle flickers, golden and slow, casting elongated shadows of vines and flasks and ancient tomes. And in the center of this quiet wonder moves the alchemist. They wear a robe the color of ash and ink, and their steps make no sound on the stone floor. The alchemist is old, but not frail, timeless in that way. Peculiar to those who study secrets the world has forgotten. They move carefully between rows of glowing herbs plants you've never seen before. A blue fern that shimmers like dragonfly wing. A silver blossom that hums quietly as it sways. A trailing vine whose leaves curl toward the sound of your breath. Each one grown for a purpose. Each one alive in ways the day world could never understand. The alchemist pauses at a raised bed where a single golden flower blooms. They kneel, brushing fingers over its petals with reverence. The flower pulses faintly under their touch, like a heart. It's nearly ready, they whisper to no one at all. The transmutation is close. You watch quietly, unseen but welcome, as they rise and move to a long workbench. There, beneath softly clinking glassware, sits a small cauldron warmed by a ring of low-burning coals. The fire is not red but blue, the blue of sapphire skies and glacier lakes. Into this cauldron, the alchemist drops a single golden petal. The mixture sits then silent, and the scent of something ancient and pure lifts into the air. Not gold, not lead, something between. They open a heavy book, its pages edged in brass, ink faded and fragrant with time. You glimpse illustrations of stars, symbols, moons, in phases. One word catches your eye before they turn the page. Aurum, gold. But not the kind that weighs in coins. No, this is the gold of understanding, of the soul's perfection. The alchemist's work is not for riches, it is for truth. They murmur as they stir the cauldron's soft syllables in a language lost to men but remembered by wind and stone. It isn't magic as fairy tales know it. It's deeper, quieter, more real. It resonates, like chimes in a deep forest, like dreams remembered at dawn. Outside, the wind brushes against the glass, leaves rustle gently. A moth flutters against a pane. And somewhere in the heart of the garden, a bell chimes, though no one has struck it. Time is slower here. The minutes melt, soft and golden. As the alchemist works, they hum a lullaby passed down by masters long turned to dust. You don't recognize the tune, and yet it feels familiar, as though some deep part of you once knew it too. They reach now for a violet-thin, tear-shaped bottle of silvered glass. Inside, it swirls with quicksilver light. This is the famed philosopher's Mercury. It glows faintly, pulsing like a heartbeat. Legends say it was the essence used to turn base metals into gold. Not through greed, but transformation, evolution, awakening. The alchemist uncorks the vial, and a fine mist rises, sparkling like frost in candlelight. They let a single drop fall into the potion. The blue fire flares, just for a breath, then settles. The mixture is turned to molten gold thicker than light, thinner than honey. They exhale slowly. Balanced, they whispered at last. As they pour the finished potion into a crystalline phial, a hush falls even deeper upon the room. The herbs seem to lean closer. The air grows cooler. A slow, pleasant sleepiness begins to curl in the corners of your mind. The alchemist smiles, barely. Then, candle in hand, they drift toward the far wall of the greenhouse. There, a hidden door swings open, revealing steps carved into stone, leading down into a secret chamber. But that is a story for another night. Tonight, you stay here, among the silver leaves, the mossy scents, the warmth of alchemical fire. Let yourself breathe in the peace of this place. The world is quiet, the stars are watching, and your heart is safe. Close your eyes, feel the whisper of leaves, the soft warmth of candlelight, and drift ever so gently into dreams. Let your breath remain slow, gentle. Feel the softness of your blanket, the quiet hush that surrounds you. You are still in the alchemist's garden, still wrapped in that velvet cloak of midnight, and the glow from the glass house still shimmers behind your eye. Though your body rests, your mind drifts on. As the alchemist disappears down the stairs beneath the greenhouse, the door quietly clicks shut behind them, leaving the candles flicker in the hush of glowing plants around you. You find yourself slowly walking among the garden path, where stones are warm from the day's last sun, and soft moss pats your steps. Vines hang from wooden beams overhead, heavy with dew that glints like stardust. You pass by a bed of moonspass, its curled leaves giving off a sleepy cinnamon scent. Nearby, Lunaria blooms paper thin, coins of purple light, whispering softly as if passing secrets to the wind. Everything in this garden feels alive, but gently so. No rush, no worry, only slow growth, only soft becoming. A small fountain trickles quietly in the corner. The water flows in a perfect spiral clockwise, always. Clockwise over carved runes etched into the basin. You dip a hand in, and it's cool, silken, with a faint shimmer left on your finger. The alchemist once wrote, "Sleep is the distillation of the soul, the mind's slow transmutation back into gold." And here, you understand. As you sit beside the fountain, the stars above seem to lower themselves closer, peeking through the glass panes above. Their light filters down like dust through the air. You can almost hear them humming softly. Then, a quiet rustle. The greenhouse door opens once more. The alchemist has returned, robes trailing like mist. Their hands are stained faintly with silver and gold. And in their arms they carry a small wooden box, bound in leather and etched with lunar phases. They kneel beside a marble pedestal near the heart of the room. Upon it sits a shallow dish of black obsidian ringed in iron. Carefully, they open the box. Inside, teeny vials, each no bigger than a thumb. Some glow, others flicker like candlelight. A few seem to contain motion itself. These are elixirs of sleep, dream drops, gathered from ancient rituals, made not to control dreams, but to heal them. The alchemist selects one, filled with a warm amber glow. This one, they murmur softly, is made of quiet thunder and mulled clover, good for untangling restless minds. You watch as they pour 3 drops into the obsidian dish. The moment the liquid touches the stone, a slow fog begins to rise. It's warm and light, with the scent of sandalwood and soft citrus. The fog coils gently in the air, reaching toward the herbs, the ceiling beams, and you. It doesn't cling, it comforts, like a memory that only small. The alchemist speaks again in the soft cadence of ritual. Gold is not only a metal, it is peace, stillness, completion, sleep. Their voice flows like water over smooth stones. You feel your breath sinks into its rhythm, slower, deeper. They return to their workbench, where an ancient astrolabe ticks gently, its brass arms rotating with the stars. They adjust it slightly, and somewhere in the distance, a wind chime sounds. One clear note, then another, then three in harmony. A signal, not to the ears, but to the spirit. The alchemist knows the time has come. They move to the wall where a vine-covered cabinet rests. Its doors creak open, revealing a velvet-lined case with a single object nestled inside. A dream mirror framed in pale gold, its surface still and deep as a moonlit pond. It is said this mirror does not show faces, but futures. Not in clear visions, but in feelings, whispers of past, promises of rest. The alchemist sets it gently on a stand, facing the center of the room. They whisper again. For those who wander, let this be a lantern. For those who wake, let this be a lullaby. As you gaze into the mirror, your own reflection does not appear. Instead, you see drifting clouds, the slow fall of snow on an empty field, the hush of a library with no end, and in the very center, a candle flickering, just like the one on the alchemist's bench. That flame is you, still burning, still becoming, but peaceful and warm. Now the garden dims. The blue fire fades. The glowing herbs settle into stillness. The elixirs return to their slumber. And the alchemist, candle in hand once more, returns to the doorway of the underground stair. They pause and glance toward you. Just a small nut. One that says, you've seen what was meant for you. You've remembered the gold that was always yours. Now rest. They step below, and the greenhouse returned to its hush. You lie down among the herbs, the moss soft beneath you, the glass above keeping out the night, the stars keep watch, the dream mirror hums, and deep in your bones you'll feel a warmth, slow and healing. You are safe, you are whole, and you are ready to sleep. Let the breath flow in and out, like the tides of some gentle sea. Let the night cradle you. Let your thoughts melt away like morning frost. And as your eyes grow heavier and heavier, know that the alchemist garden is always here. Whenever you return, whenever you need rest, sleep now, sleep well, sleep golden.